More ENHL action on the network tonight. The Boston Bruins and the Tampa Bay Lightning. It's the second game of a pair here at the Amalie Arena in Tampa, Florida. Last game, the Tampa Bay Lightning were here. They took a 2-1 series lead. That was just a couple days ago. That's where it stands right now. Tuukka Rask is in net for the Boston Bruins. Andrei Vasilevskiy between the pipes once again for the Tampa Bay Lightning. And no goaltending changes yet in this entire series. Both have been solid, but last game, making it a 2-1 series. The Tampa Bay Lightning won this one. 4-3 was the final score in that one, but the Boston Bruins are away here in the first period. Pastrnak winding it into the corner. Brad Marchand, Charlie McAvoy out there as well, trying to play give and go with Marchand, but Steven Stamkos is going to take it away for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Stamkos, Kucherov in the middle. Oh, a good save by Tuukka Rask early on. Braden Point now to Victor Hedman. And Hedman winds it into the center of the zone there of the Boston Bruins, but a big hit is going to turn them back the other way. Marchand is going to the front, but Bergeron on the trailer. Oh, a good pad save from Vasilevskiy. And a bit of end-to-end action to start this game off. The two top lines of both of these teams strong. Face off to the left of Andrei Vasilevskiy. And the Bruins are going to win it. Carson Kuhlman right out in front, and he found a backdoor pass there to David Krejci. And the longtime Bruin just about gave him a 1-0 lead. DeBrusk into the middle now. To the point, a shot from Carlo Kuhlman. Another one and a blocker save. He had a lot of net to shoot at, but Vasilevskiy took it away. Tyler Johnson works it into the zone. Johnson in the corner. Right out front to Cirelli, and they score. Anthony Cirelli. The third game in a row in these playoffs that he's scored a goal. And he gives the Tampa Bay Lightning a 1-0 lead. And just like they did back in Game 3, it's a quick start here in Game 4 for the boys in blue. And it's Anthony Cirelli once again who's been dynamite so far in this series. And now, big pressure being put on by the Tampa Bay Lightning, up 2-1 in this series on a 1-0 lead here in the first period at home, and you can see they're feeding off that home crowd energy right now. But wait a second here, it's going to be a penalty, and it's going to go against the Tampa Bay Lightning, so they had a bit of momentum, but just like that, they're stopped in their tracks. Tyler Johnson's probably going to take a hooking penalty here, or maybe a trip, as he looked like he had a little bit too much of an aggressive stick. And a tough way to kill a bit of a momentum boost, as now the Boston Bruins are going to have a chance to even it up real quick. Paquette is going to work it into the zone, gets a little bit of offense going right out in front, and a dangerous opportunity on the penalty kill for the Tampa Bay Lightning there. A couple of huge hits laid down, but it's Grzelcyk who brings it into the zone. Danton Heinen, oh, he was all alone in the middle of the ice, but he wrung it off the iron. Paquette just punches that puck out of the zone, and the Bruins are going to pick it up once again. Charlie Coyle now to McAvoy. Krejci, a shot. Oh, it was high over the glove of a sprawling Andrei Vasilevskiy. But it's still a 1-0 hockey game for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Danton Heinen throws it up for Coyle. A great breakout so far from these Boston Bruins on this power play. One-timer at the point there from Charlie McAvoy, but it got blocked. Another chance to kill here for the Lightning, and they'll make as much of it as they possibly can as the Bruins are quickly back into the zone. Danton Heinen across to David Krejci, and it's picked off once again. That's going to do it for the power play here. A nice kill for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Alex Killorn to Chernak all alone in a good shooting area at the hash marks, but he couldn't get it through the bodies in front of the net. Boston the other way now. And Grzelcyk has his centering pass picked off through the neutral zone. Paquette. Now to Kucherov, another opportunity. It's his second chance of this hockey game here. Both shifts he's been on the ice, he's had a chance to shoot it right between the hash marks there in front of Rask. Slap shot there from the point. Brad Marchand just missed one. Kucherov trying to get something going. Marchand is pinched off into the boards there. The Bruins are back again the other way. A shot high there and an easy glove save for Andrei Vasilevsky. 13:09 to go here in this first period of play. 1-0 for the Tampa Bay Lightning. We're here in the Amalie Arena in Tampa, Florida. Anthony Cirelli, the goal scorer in the first period, is out there once again for the Tampa Bay Lightning, and Carson Kuhlman's going to get around him, trying to get a cross-crease pass, but it's picked off, and the workhorse, Tyler Johnson, brings it through center. Sergachev tees one up there, and Torrey Krug picked it up off the rebound. DeBrusk throwing it into the middle to Carson Kuhlman, but he was checked off the puck. And there's going to be a breakout here for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Torrey Krug, once again, turnovers the story so far in this first period in terms of neutral zone play. Shattenkirk now joining the rush for the Lightning, and he takes a slap shot that's blockered high and away off the glass. Sergachev works it into Stevens. Stevens trying to play one back out in front. Had a goal last game, and 2 goals in a row actually, so he's like Anthony Cirelli, looking for his 3rd straight goal in as many games. Stevens with it again, works it to the front, and a shot right there from Kevin Shattenkirk. And the Boston Bruins need to do a better job of clearing out the front of the net so far in this hockey game, as there's been a plethora of opportunities right out in front of Tuukka Rask, and he's stood the task on all of them except one so far. Bjork going to work the puck in. The 5th round draft pick of the Boston Bruins centers one out for Sean Corrali and tries to get it back, but his stick was tied up, and it's going to be a opportunity for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Throwing it in front to Braden Point. And it's turned around. Carter Verhaeghe out there right now. It's the 4th line of the Tampa Bay. And a shot there to the front and a goal. So it's a 1-1 hockey game now, and a surprise pass backdoor to Anders Bjork. And Charlie Coyle absolutely threads the needle there. Somehow manages to get past 2 Tampa Bay Lightning. And Bjork right there on the doorstep to tap it home. What looked like a harmless play somehow found the tape of Anders Bjork, and he certainly did not get all of it, but it was just enough to chip it over the pad of Andrei Vasilevsky, and now it's a 1-1 hockey game and momentum back towards the Boston Bruins.
Assisted by number 13, Charlie Coyle, and by number 52,
pass is intercepted there, and the Bruins are trying to press their way into the zone. Marchand, a shot in the center. He got it from David Pastrnak and was looking for that far side on Vasilevsky. Anders Bjork, just 23 years old, and already has a pretty stacked trophy case. Won the Hobey Baker Award with Notre Dame. Bergeron trying to get a centering pass, and Coburn and Vasilevsky will cover that up momentarily. Coburn now in a bit of trouble there as the Bruins are going to pressure. It's Brad Marchand and tipping it away in the corner. Tampa Bay now back the other way. David Pastrnak picks that one off, throws it over to Brad Marchand, working into the corner, a spinorama pass and a block shot right out in front. Charlie McAvoy in trouble, but he gets it off quickly, and his teammates are back to recover. Tuukka Rask has that one float right in on net, and he's going to cover that one up. The Hobey Baker Award, obviously, for the top player in the NCAA. Anders Bjork was at the University of Notre Dame at the time, and then shortly after that was a 5th round pick by the Boston Bruins. As Victor Hedman fires a shot just wide, and he's turned into quite a player for them as well. Johnson right on net, and Tuukka Rask is there to pick that one up. And the amazing thing too is he won that award in 2016-2017, so he's already a big player for the Boston Bruins, and in university just a couple years ago. 23-year-old trying to make a name for himself in the playoffs here, and it's tough to do on this Boston Bruins team as they're so stacked with those big name veteran players right now. Back in the zone. And worked into Victor Hedman. Chernak has that one taken away. And the arm of the referee goes up. And it's going to be another penalty against the Tampa Bay Lightning. Pass back to the point. Net is empty for the Boston Bruins. And now it's going to be Tyler Johnson who touches the puck. And let's take a look here. It's Eric Chernak who appears to be getting the penalty. He lost the puck. It was a nice aggressive play there by Chris Wagner. And it results in a power play for the Boston Bruins. So the Tampa Bay Lightning not doing themselves any favors right now after taking the 1-goal lead as a one-timer to the side of the net there. Jake DeBrusk almost put that one past on the short side. Killorn now back to Sergachev and trying to kill time, but maybe not a great idea. As a pass back door there for Grizzlick. Patrice Bergeron that was, and he couldn't put it by. Brad Marchand works it into the zone for the Boston Bruins. A shot there on net, and it looked like he had a wide open Jake DeBrusk, but elected to fire it right into the gut of Andrei Vasilevsky, and it's going to be a whistle. So the Tampa Bay Lightning took a 1-0 lead in this hockey game, and then haven't been able to add on to that at all as the Boston Bruins have come back and now have a couple power plays in a row and a shot. Oh, what a save there from Andrei Vasilevsky. As there was a couple Boston Bruins all alone down low, but he did a good job to weather that one and keep it out of the net. Coburn now plays it back, and a bit of time killed off there by the Lightning. 30 seconds to go in this power play. Charlie Coyle, another one, and it's fired wide. It was David Krejci who was on that puck. Coyle, wings one out there. Grizzly. David Krejci right out in front. Coyle, 2 chances, 3 chances in front, and a couple fantastic saves, but the Bruins are still on it. Another one back out in front, and finally Andrei Vasilevsky's going to save it. How many chances did Charlie Coyle have there in front of the net? And Andrei Vasilevsky just relentlessly denying him with the pad. And that's going to do it for the power play here. So Andrei Vasilevsky, a hero in the kill of that one. Shot right up there, and it's off the head of Andrei Vasilevsky. So he does a great job for his team and then takes one right off the noggin. 3:13 to go here in the first period. David Krejci is against Braden Point for the draw. Point's going to win it. Shattenkirk takes it away and throws it up the wing. Kevin Shattenkirk over to Braden Point. Picked off. Brennan Carlo puts it up. Carson Kuhlman. Kuhlman trying to twist his way into the zone, but Shattenkirk's going to pick it up and join the rush. Shattenkirk drops back now, and it's a trailer pass for Kucherov, and he fired it just wide. Stamkos in the corner now. Throws it to the side of the net and couldn't find Braden Point, who was trying to crash the net and get something past Tuukka Rask. Sean Corrali knocked off the puck in the corner, but gets back to the point. Carson Kuhlman all alone in front, but he didn't have much room to shoot it. And Andrei Vasilevsky there once again to cut it down. 1:29 to go here in this first period. And the Vezina Trophy winner from last year has been great between the pipes so far for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Shot there, another one. Oh, a great glove save by Andrei Vasilevsky. I'm not sure how he saw that one. There was a couple big bodies of Grizzlick there in front of the net. And somehow manages to peer around the traffic and get the leather on it and keep it a 1-1 hockey game. Face-off won by the Bruins, and pressure still being put on by the Bruins as they are really starting to dominate this first period. Shot there from the point by Krejci, and it went high and wide. Sorelli now working it back, trying to get it out to Tyler Johnson. But the Bruins will take it the other way. Krejci now up to Charlie Coyle. Coyle in the corner. Out in front. Bjorka's shot. And Andrei Vasilevsky is going to stop it once again. Man, it'll be interesting to see what the shot on goal totals are here at the intermission. But you'd have to imagine they're in heavy favor of the Boston Bruins, I should say, right now. Vasilevsky has had to stand on his head so far in this first period just to keep it a 1-goal lead. 3 seconds to go, and the shot is going to be blocked there from Anthony Cirelli. And the Tampa Bay Lightning took a 1-goal lead, but probably feel pretty fortunate that it's now just a 1-1 hockey game, as the Boston Bruins came on hard there to finish off that first period. Tuukka Rask, just one blip so far in the scorecard for him, but the Boston Bruins looking to keep this momentum going. They've had the advantage so far, but it's still a 1-1 hockey game. I'm Thomas West on the ENHL Network. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Amalie Arena in Tampa, Florida. The shots on goal right now, 21-6 in favor of the Boston Bruins. Mind you, for the Tampa Bay Lightning, 2 penalty kills didn't help them in that regard, but the Boston Bruins dominating this hockey game, but it's still a 1-1 on the score sheet. Shot right there to the front of the net was a dangerous opportunity right off the bat. And Tampa Bay is back into the zone. Brad Marchand works it over the blue line. Kicked out in front for Pasternak. Backhand shot, and it takes an awkward bounce off the shoulder of Vasilevsky. And now the Lightning come away with it. They need a little bit more going here. A shot there is an easy stop for Tuukka Rask. Came from Braden Point. Andre Vasilevsky been fantastic in this hockey game so far. Tuukka Rask has only made 5 saves of the 6 shots that come his way. It's tough as a goalie in that sense when you only get a shot every couple of minutes. It's hard to stay in the hockey game, and Tampa Bay may be trying to capitalize on a bit of lactic acid building up in the legs of Tuukka Rask right now. One-timer to the front of the net was tipped just wide. Palat. Anthony Cirelli trying to return pass right out in front for Tyler Johnson. And it appears that Tuukka Rask is still sharp, as he proves it to us right there. The 7th shot on goal from the Tampa Bay Lightning. David Krejci and Anthony Cirelli out there right now. Kevin Shattenkirk, Palat. Shattenkirk's just going to have that one go right over the blue line there as it sneaks out. That's going to be a face-off outside of the Boston Bruins zone. Krejci, DeBrusk, and Kuhlman, Tyler Johnson, Cirelli, and Andre Palat out there for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Tyler Johnson dumps that one behind the net. Brennan Carlos there to pick it up. Through center ice and a drop pass for Torrey Krug, but he'll find his way into the zone. Krug throws it to the point. David Krejci, DeBrusk works it to the center, looking for someone to pass to. Can't find anyone yet. Now he does, and it was Carson Kuhlman in the middle. Kuhlman now. Coyle. And it's picked off by the Tampa Bay Lightning, and they're back the other way. Anthony Cirelli, the goal scorer in the first period. Back to McDonough. Wires one on net, and it's a save there. Charlie Coyle out there now for the Boston Bruins from Weymouth, Massachusetts. A hometown boy here. But we're in Tampa Bay right now, but a popular player when we return to Boston, Massachusetts. Charlie Coyle over to Bjork. Ryan McDonough takes it away up for Alex Killorn, and a bit of a hosh-posh there in center ice, and the Bruins are going to come away with it. Sean Corrali working it to the front, and a goal. So Charlie Coyle now puts the Boston Bruins up 2-1. And we are waiting for this to happen right now. The Bruins were just taking it to the Tampa Bay Lightning. And finally, Charlie Coyle is able to break the ice, and almost the 30th shot on goal. It's just the second one to go in on Andrei Vasilevsky. Now it's a 2-1 hockey game for the Boston Bruins. So the first lead that the Boston Bruins have taken in the Amalie Arena in this series comes off the stick of Charlie Coyle. Ryan McDonough is going to get it off the draw to Coburn. Paquette. And it's dumped around Matt Grzelcyk. John Moore now works it up to Patrice Bergeron. Bergeron firing one, and it was tipped in front but just trickled wide. Nikita Kucherov, a ton of opportunities in this hockey game, but he's missed the net on most of them. The Bruins back the other way. Patrice Bergeron works it to the middle. Chiernak, and he's going to have to get rid of it quickly, but he turns it over. Zdeno Chara works it in. Pastrnak was hammered there, and Patrice Bergeron gets a shot away. And it's a glove save there from Andrei Vasilevsky. How about the hit there on Chiernak? David Pastrnak just fell like a sack of potatoes right there, and we'll hope he's okay going back to the bench. Point and Par Lindholm, and Lindholm will scramble the draw but lose it to Steven Stamkos, who came in there quickly. Victor Hedman works it back. Nikita Kucherov being chased into his own zone by Par Lindholm, and he'll almost turn it over, but the Tampa Bay Lightning will retain possession. Victor Hedman across the blue line, works it in, joining the rush. Victor Hedman all the way behind the net, still out with the puck. Jarek Chiernak. Victor Hedman wires one from the point, and the big body of Zdeno Chara was able to block that one. And wait a second here, it's another penalty, and it's going to go against the Tampa Bay Lightning. So a time when they really could have used some kind of spark of life. They're not going to get it quite yet at 12:55 here in the second period. The third power play now for the Boston Bruins, who haven't connected yet, but do have a 2-1 lead and are looking to extend that right here. Clearing attempt is right up into the Boston Bruins bench, so the faceoff is going to stay in the Tampa Bay zone. 12:21 to go here in the second period. We're at the Amalie Arena in Tampa, Florida on the NHL Network. Power play for the Boston Bruins. Krejci there to take the draw, but he loses it. And Eric Chiernak once again trying to clear the puck away. But they're going to have to do it over as he wired it right into the Boston Bruins bench. The Tampa Bay Lightning, 39-2 when scoring first in the regular season, but they're going to have to change those odds now. Coyle right into the middle. David Krejci a shot on net, as the Boston Bruins have taken a 2-1 lead. Ryan McDonough clears it all the way down the ice. David Pastrnak is going to pick it up for the Bruins. Charlie Coyle with it now. Coyle working it across the zone. The 28-year-old into the corner and chips it back. Danton Heinen. Pastrnak, Coyle, Heinen. Back to Danton Heinen, right out in front, and Krejci just missed the net. It was a creative pass. Torrey Krug now, another shot on goal. Krug, Matt Grzelcyk, Killorn dumps it the length of the ice. 31 seconds to go in the power play time for one more rush and a little bit of zone time for the Boston Bruins, but they're going to miss that one, and it's going to go all the way down the ice. And it's an icing call against the Boston Bruins. So it seems that the Tampa Bay Lightning have just about killed this penalty. Oh, shot right there, and a blocker save. Another one in front. What a great pad save there from Tuukka Rask. Marchand, penalty over, but the Bruins still have possession. Wires one on net. Cedric Paquette. Palat with 4 Bruins on him, but he gets away. Palat right out front. Verhaeghe a shot destined for the 5-hole, but Tuukka Rask able to cover it up. 9:44 to go here in the second period. Bruce Cassidy and the Boston Bruins obviously happy with this performance so far. Sergachev right on net. Carson Coleman alertly there to get the stick out and block it. Jake DeBrusk, Charlie McAvoy. DeBrusk gets it back. DeBrusk cutting his way to the front. One-timer off the stick of Carson Coleman, but it didn't connect. Shattenkirk, Palat. Huge hit there on Andre Palat right at the blue line. And Coolman will take it away. Sergachev. Coolman. DeBrusk shot. Scores! Jake DeBrusk gets it in a good shooting area. He had a passing option, and it appeared that Andre Vasilevsky was reading that pass all day, but Jake DeBrusk completely fools him. Wires one in there on the glove side. No mistake on it. And it's now a 4-1 lead for the Boston Bruins. So they're starting to, or 3-1 I should say, 3-1 lead. They're starting to extend this thing a little bit, are the Bruins. And Charlie McAvoy is going to dump it in deep. The Tampa Bay Lightning, you'd have to think, needs something before this period ends. They're still just trailing this game in pretty much every category right now. Kucherov. Puck picked off, but McDonough wires one, and it's blocked there by Charlie Coyle, and disaster right now for the Tampa Bay Lightning, as it's Braden Point and the Boston Bruins getting their 4th power play of the hockey game. A hooking call against Braden Point. The Boston Bruins power play 0 for 3 so far, but they have a trio of goals, so we'll see if they can add on to it. McDonough, Yanni Gourde now across the neutral zone. It almost seems that these Boston Bruins have been better 5-on-5. So there's been a couple offensive opportunities for the Tampa Bay Lightning on the penalty kill. There's a positive to take away, but I think right now the focus is kill this one off and try and get another goal before the horn. Played back to the point, kept in by Pasternak. Jake DeBrusk on it again. Torrey Krug, Brad Marchand, Jake DeBrusk. Shot there from Torrey Krug, and it's wide. Patrice Bergeron on it. One-timer to the front. Oh, what a shot there from Brad Marchand. There's a power play goal. With authority, Brad Marchand pounds it past Andre Vasilevsky, and now it's a 4-1 hockey game for the Boston Bruins. This has been a special teams disaster for the Tampa Bay Lightning. And Brad Marchand just wires that puck past Vasilevsky, who was right out in front, but he got absolutely all of that. And a 4-1 hockey game now for the Boston Bruins.
Boston goal scored on the power play.
Andre Palat works it in, but the puck is chipped out. Tyler Johnson on it to Shattenkirk. Johnson now works it in. And Danton Heinen once again for the Bruins is going to take it the other way. Heinen has a couple Lightning on him, but he turns away from them. Shot there from Grzelcyk and a pad save, or maybe on the blocker. Vasilevsky may not have saw it, but he stopped it, and Yanni Gourde is away. Hands it off for Carter Verhaeghe on net, and it got through a whole bunch of traffic, but Tuukka Rask able to peek around it and stop that shot there from Carter Verhaeghe. 5:13 to go now in this second period. The Tampa Bay Lightning just can't get any offense going, and it's tough when you're always on the penalty kill. It's an offside goal. Sean Corrali just not quite quick enough into the zone, as Bjork seemed to be a step over the blue line. Charlie Coyle out there with Sean Corrali and Anders Bjork. Carlo. Sean Corrali, a save there from Andre Vasilevsky. Carter Verhaeghe works it in. Verhaeghe. Shot there from the point, and it's a pad save from Tuukka Rask. First shot on goal in a long time from the Tampa Bay Lightning, and they're going to try and add on to it. A stretch pass is picked off, and now the Bruins are back the other way. Carlo wires one high and well wide. Hedman throws it up. Steven Stamkos' shot is blocked. Sean Corrali, that third line for the Boston Bruins, still out there. Charlie Coyle, Bjork now. Works it to the point, but checked off. The puck there was Coyle, but it appears that was not a clean hit. A charging penalty, and the 5th power play for the Boston Bruins. The second one going against Braden Point as he just came off the bench, and that might have been a little bit of frustration right there. And the Tampa Bay Lightning are really making it tough on themselves, and it's quiet here in the Emily Arena. Marchand, Charlie McAvoy now, and Killorn is going to pick it off for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Alex Killorn wires one on net. Another one in front as it was turned over unwisely by Tuukka Rask, and he almost gave the Lightning a chance to get back in this one. Hedman, Anthony Cirelli. The Tampa Bay Lightning are taking a really offensive approach to this penalty kill as they're desperate for goals right now. Hedman up to Yanni Gourde. Victor Hedman killing some time once again. Now Yanni Gourde's on it over the zone. Anthony Cirelli works it in, trying to find his way to the front of the net. The only guy that's kind of been a plus player for the Tampa Bay Lightning right now in this hockey game. Charlie McAvoy wires one up high, and it's a save by Andrei Vasilevskiy. Back come the Tampa Bay Lightning on the penalty kill again. Bergeron knocked off the puck. An effective job of killing there by Paquette, and he's going to get a change. The Bruins stuck in the neutral zone. Now they'll get it in. Danton Heinen works into the front. Oh, a nice glove save there from Andrei Vasilevskiy on Danton Heinen, and the penalty now over. So it's 5-on-5 hockey. 14 seconds to go here in this second period. Krejci against Anthony Cirelli. Face off, muffled there, right to the front. Jake DeBrusk, a backhand shot, and he scores. The second of the night for Jake DeBrusk, and it comes from Carson Kuhlman and David Krejci. What a fantastic backhand to somehow get it past the blocker side of Andrei Vasilevskiy, and it was off the post and in. He rung iron, and it seems now that these Boston Bruins are going to be able to take a 5-1 lead to the dressing room right now. Face off won by the Lightning, and they're pressing once again. Braden Coburn throws it out front to Cirelli, and he scores! Well, it appeared that the Tampa Bay Lightning were done in this hockey game, but with 1 second to go, 7 seconds after the Boston Bruins score, Anthony Cirelli, once again the hero so far in this series for the Tampa Bay Lightning, has made it a 3-goal hockey game. I know it's not much, but it's gotta be a bit of a demoralizing feeling for the Boston Bruins, thinking they were just gonna be able to cruise to the victory, but now they have a little bit of work to do before this game is over. The Tampa Bay Lightning have brought it to a 3-goal hockey game. Don't get me wrong, it's still a very steep hill to climb, but the Tampa Bay Lightning now are got to be thinking they can play free and easy. They have a 2-1 series lead. They're at home at the Amalie Arena. The home crowd is on their side. They'll be looking for the comeback, but they got a long way to go. 5-2 for the Boston Bruins at the Amalie Arena in Tampa, Florida. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Emily Arena in Tampa, Florida. It's the Boston Bruins 5, Anthony Cirelli 2 so far in this arena. Tampa Bay, both of their goals coming off the stick of Anthony Cirelli, the only guy that's got anything going so far. Victor Hedman works it in for the Lightning. Stamkos, a shot right there, and a glove save from Tuukka Rask. Steven Stamkos making a bid to get on the score sheet as well, but it's just been the second line powerhouse so far of the Tampa Bay Lightning that I've got anything going. The whole team of the Boston Bruins looking like a powerhouse right now, and another guy, David Pastrnak, works it in. Centering pass, Charlie McAvoy, Chara, and Point will take it away. Braden Point working his way in, trying to get a centering pass right in the middle, and it's going to be picked off by the Lightning. McAvoy right out in front to Braden Point, but he couldn't get a shot away. Chirnak looking for the one-time pass, and Zdeno Chara has it knocked off his stick. Now Zdeno Chara, the 43-year-old, will dump it up to David Pastrnak. Marchand has the puck on his stick, and Palat. Nikita Kucherov working his way to the middle. Goes over Cirelli, another one, and a bid for the hat trick. And Anthony Cirelli is denied by Tuukka Rask. What a game Anthony Cirelli is having right now. The only thing that's keeping the Boston Bruins from running away with this hockey game. Face-off, won by the Bruins. Carson Kuhlman over the neutral zone. Kuhlman finding a bit of space, but now cut off. Right back to the point. One-timer. Palat. Tyler Johnson across the blue line will throw it back behind the net of Tuukka Rask. Carson Kuhlman, and it's picked off. One-timer. Anthony Cirelli hit the goal post. Cirelli could have 4 goals in this hockey game right now, as he's putting on a show. Just missed it. Here he comes again to the middle, and looking for the centering pass this time, and the excitement of Anthony Cirelli is going to be cut off once again, as the Tampa Bay Lightning have just taken another penalty. Andre Palat this time. And the 6th power play for the Boston Bruins. Still a lot of time to go, but Tampa is making it really hard on themselves to try and get back in this hockey game. Right to the middle, David Krejci just missed the short side. Eric Chirnak up for Cedric Paquette. Paquette into the middle. Ryan McDonough. Paquette throws it back into a breakaway now for the Bruins. Danton Heinen all alone, but he can't get it past Andre Vasilevsky, who kept the 5-hole shot and read that one perfectly. 1:11 to go here in the power play for the Boston Bruins. How about that big hit there on the young Yanni Gourde. Anthony Cirelli, believe it or not, out there on the penalty kill line now. McAvoy. Grzelcyk wires one on net. Cirelli. Back for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Anthony Cirelli works it to the front. And finally, who else but Anthony Cirelli is going to generate something for the Tampa Bay Lightning? Jake DeBrusk goes to the block. That's going to do it for the power play. And it will be 4-on-4 for about 47 seconds, and then a short power play for the Tampa Bay Lightning.
To number 74, Jake DeBrusk.
Carlo.
2 minutes for obstruction.
Kucherov.
Time of the penalty, 5 minutes, 1 second.
He was tripped, but there was no call. Nikita Kucherov now works it in. Kucherov. Brad Marchand down in center ice. Shot there from Steven Stamkos, as Brad Marchand's going to head straight to the bench right now. He took a huge hit. And after that, how happens, the Bruins are going to try and stand up for their enforcer right now. 8 seconds to go in the 4-on-4. Sergachev just laid out Brad Marchand. It looked like a clean hit, but clean hit or not, still bone shaking there from Sergachev. Right out in front to Kucherov again, who's had maybe 4 or 5 opportunities to shoot it from that area, but he just hasn't been able to capitalize. The Tampa Bay Lightning haven't got a lot of shots on goal, but they have got opportunities, and they've all been from either Anthony Cirelli or Nikita Kucherov. Palat, shot from the point by Hedman, and Zdeno Chara will corral that one, and eventually it's knocked all the way down the ice. Andre Palat with 3 Tampa Bay Lightning. Shot there on net from Tyler Johnson, and it's going to be cleared down the ice by the Boston Bruins. 25 seconds to go in the short power play here for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Andre Palat works it up to Hedman, Victor Hedman now. Steven Stamkos right out in front, and a backhand shot was shoveled wide. Picked up and cleared all the way down the ice by the Boston Bruins. Steven Stamkos, Victor Hedman, and Danton Heinen picks it up for the Bruins. Heinen works it to the middle and somehow just skated through a whole bunch of Tampa Bay Lightning. Palat right out in front, and a short opportunity there for Yanni Gourde, but he couldn't push it past the pad of Tuukka Rask. Heinen works it into the zone. Grzelcyk on it now. Grzelcyk right to the center of the Boston Bruins zone, but it's going to be cleared away once again. John Moore works it in for the Bruins. Carson Kuhlman all the way into the Tampa Bay zone once again. Yanni Gourde back for the Lightning. Carter Verhaeghe out there with Tyler Johnson. Throws it back to Stamkos. Johnson wires one on net, and it's a glove save there from Tuukka Rask. John Moore still looking for his first playoff goal. He's been to the playoffs with the Bruins 4 times, but he hasn't scored a goal yet. That day coming eventually. He's hoping it is soon. 10:37 to go here in the third period. David Pastrnak. John Moore once again up to David Pastrnak, trying to do a bit of a windmill move to get his way in there, but can't do it. Picked off in the center and cleared back. Big hit there at center ice. Was it on Brad Marchand again? He's taken a beating so far. Killorn. Matt Grzelcyk on it. Up to Patrice Bergeron. Pastrnak being chased back into his own zone, but his speed will pay off, and he'll bring it through the neutral zone. Pastrnak centering pass, and Braden Coburn's there to take it away for the Lightning. Killorn gets it into the middle. Braden Coburn all alone, and he gets rocked there as he was taking the shot. Pastrnak for the Bruins. Zdeno Chara. Danton Heinen works his way over the zone. Heinen over for Chara. Fires one. Top shelf. So the oldest player in the NHL has scored a goal here in the playoffs. Finally, Zdeno Chara getting on the score sheet in the way of the goal column. And it's not the patented slap shot, but it is still a strong shot right into the top corner over Andrei Vasilevsky. So the big man Chara has all but put this game out of reach. And we're taking a look here, and Curtis McElhinney, the backup for the Tampa Bay Lightning, is active on the bench, and he's going to come into the game here. So you can't blame this one on Andrei Vasilevsky. I don't think any of the goals were particularly his fault, but it's just the sheer volume of shots that he's had to face. And it's time for Curtis McElhinney to get into this hockey game. McElhinney, the oldest player on the Tampa Bay Lightning team, 36 years old. Stamkos works it in. Sergachev shot on net there. And a big hit once again. McElhinney, this will be his 8th career appearance in the playoffs. And the last time that he played a hockey game was March 8th. So it's been quite a long time since he's been between the pipes for the Tampa Bay Lightning, but finally going to try and shake the rust off here. Nice pad save from Tuukka Rask. John Corrali, huge hit right at the Tampa bench. and Kucherov. Braden Point now. Carlo, another big hit there by the Tampa Bay Lightning. If they're not down yet, they're going to lay the body here to finish off this hockey game. Funny bounce off the boards right in front and still loose. And Stevens will take it away and throw it up for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Centering pass picked off. Sean Corrali, David Krejci for the Boston Bruins. Bjork on it now. One-timer in the middle. Another one at the side of the net, and David Krejci couldn't put it home. 5 minutes left. Oh, what a hit there on Carter Verhaeghe. A bone-crushing hit. And this has just become a show of throwing bodies right now in this hockey game to finish it off. It's all but over 6-2 for the Boston Bruins. But they're trying to do some damage before this thing's done. Krejci gets it in the corner. Shattenkirk. Stevens. Verhaeghe right on net on Tuukka Rask, but it was a weak shot. There have been some massive hits laid down in this hockey game. And what a huge one laid down there by Torrey Krug on Carter Verhaeghe. 3:17 to go here. 6-2 for the Boston Bruins. Hedman picks it up. Curtis McElhinney, if you're just joining us now in the game, was pulled after a goal for Zdeno Chara. Palat wires one high and wide. And making his first appearance in these playoffs for the Tampa Bay Lightning. So Vasilevsky's perfect streak of being in the game is going to end. Cirelli. Palat on it, but it's taken away, and he gets the stick a little too aggressive right there, and the 7th power play now for the Boston Bruins. 1:54 to go in this hockey game, and kind of a fitting way for these Tampa Bay Lightning to finish off this hockey game. They're gonna be on the penalty kill for the last 2 minutes here, unless the Bruins can score a goal. Face-off won by the Lightning. And they'll try to get some kind of offense going, see if they can't salvage something in this hockey game. McAvoy and Tuukka Rask is going to cover that one up. So an offensive zone draw here for the Lightning. 1:42 to go on the power play, but it doesn't matter because there's 1:35 left on the game time clock. Bergeron against Anthony Cirelli at the dot. A tired line right now of the Bruins probably out there as they've been on the ice for quite a long time. Back in the zone and checked off the puck. Alex Killorn will take it away and throw it through center ice. Shoveled up to Anthony Cirelli. Cirelli looking for the hat trick in this hockey game. Hedman wires one in a nice glove save by Tuukka Rask. His head's still in the game, but Tuukka Rask hasn't got a lot of action tonight. 58.2 seconds to go in this hockey game. A face-off in the Boston Bruins zone. The second one they've had to take on this power play. Ryan McDonough. Chiernak. Yanni Gourde working it to the middle, and a nice save once again from Tuukka Rask. Charlie McAvoy now to Coyle through the neutral zone. Charlie Coyle. McAvoy works it in right out in front. Danton Heinen couldn't connect with it at the side of the net and all the way down the ice, but Paquette is on it. Big hit once again. Laid down. Charlie Coyle. Coyle works it in, throws it to the point. McAvoy is shot, and a blocker save by Curtis McElhinney. Another one out to the side of the net, and Danton Heinen is going to put it home. 7-2 now for the Boston Bruins. Danton Heinen. A nice confidence-boosting goal there. He hasn't done much so far in these playoffs, but he's got a goal as a nice bit of hand-eye to pick that one off and push it in there. It was almost like a give-and-go pass off the defender Ryan McDonough in front of the net, and Danton Heinen has put out any sense of hope that the Tampa Bay Lightning could somehow get back in this hockey game. It's a 5-goal game. A goal from Danton Heinen. Krejci against Braden Point, 21 seconds to go in this hockey game. And the first goal that McElhinney has led up since March 8th. Steven Stamkos shot on net there. And the big Zdeno Chara, who scored a goal in this game, which chased Andrei Vasilevsky out of the game. Jake DeBrusk, a little bit of an opportunity there. Nice glove save from Andrei Vasilevsky. And if there's any consolation right now for the Tampa Bay Lightning, when they inevitably lose this hockey game, they will still be at a 2-2 series as they were able to take one game in Boston. So it'll be a split at either end, and Curtis McElhinney, the backup, getting a little bit of work here. Another save from McElhinney. Dumped out to center ice, and that's going to do it. So, the Boston Bruins, after looking a bit shaky last game, have come back with authority here. They get a 7-2 win in this hockey game. Chase the star, Vezina Trophy winner Andrei Vasilevsky out of the hockey game and just pound the entire team with shots and hits all over the board so far this hockey game. So John Cooper and the Tampa Bay Lightning are going to need to maybe mix things up, change up the strategy a little bit for the next hockey game. From the Amalie Arena, next game will be at TD Gardens in Boston, Massachusetts. I'm Thomas West. You're watching the ENHL Network. Thank you very much for tuning in to tonight's charity stream of ENHL hockey. The Boston Bruins win this one 7-2. We'll be right back in a couple days' time.